time for the shenanigans.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go.
Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Shelly
Me don't want no fake love,
and
me only want the real deal.
Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets.
Shelly Live and be Lovebird.
Shelly Live and be Lovebird.
Shelly Live and be Lovebird. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Shelly Live and be Lovebird.
Shelly Live and be Lovebird.
Shelly Live and be Lovebird.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, Sean.
whereabouts y'all porting from? YouTube.
Hi, Sean. Hey, what is that? Sosame? Well, whatever it is. Hey, how you doing?
Hey to you. You're new. Hey, we like it.
Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. Sean, what's
How
up?
are you doing, baby girl?
And baby girl, I'm fine.
God, not that voice.
Baby girl. What's her name? B. Simone.
That is her signature brand. Hey, Mahana.
Hi, Mahana. Hey, Alonzo. Y'all come on in. Come on in. All right,
Hey,
we're going to get this. Hi, Tony.
Hey, Alonzo. Hey, Tony.
Okay, Martinique is in the building. The French West Indies. Okay.
Oh,
I bet you hope it don't snow. You know, I love snow, but I don't want any this week. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this topic. Tonight's topic is, are you still considered single if he hasn't put a ring on it? Since you was talking about this so much in depth, Shelly, I'm gonna let you go ahead and start this.
I say you are single to a degree. Like, so say for instance, you're living with somebody, right?
Okay.
And he has not made it clear to you that because you could live with somebody and just be shacking up. And he has not made it clear to you what you are going to be. I think you are considered single until he makes it clear. Personally.
Okay, that's where I disagree. Hey, Pookie. Until you have the conversation and y'all make that choice to be exclusive, you are single, because nobody's gonna just pop a ring on it right from the gate. You have to get to know somebody. You got to go through the dating process and all that type of stuff. And most of the time while you're dating, you're not considered single. You're with somebody and y'all chosen exclusivity. You know what I'm saying? So, but on the other end of that, when you say, if we haven't had that discussion, I could be at your house every day. But if we haven't sat down and had that discussion to say this is what we are, or we've decided to put titles on each other, then I'm single and free to do whatever I want to do. I'm just kicking it with you because that's what I enjoy doing at the moment. But as soon as I want to do something else, I'm going to go do that. So in my mind, I'm single at that point because we haven't made any clarifications as to what we are. Pookie said, you are single. God says we need to be married until proper commitment. Ring means marriage. Still single, baby. Yeah, but if you with somebody and you decided to see that person just exclusively and y'all in a monogamous relationship, then you're not single anymore. And you have to do the courting stage in order to get the ring. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to that point. Hey, Manissa.
Okay. Well, say if it's like 2 years and you're still in the courting stages. When do you say you're no longer single?
I mean, if that's the case, I'm single because shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's again, like I said, Manissa said, if you aren't married, you are single, boyfriend, just dating. Okay, I could even roll with that.
I can roll with that.
Hey, Cassandra. Cassandra said, yes, single until making a conscious decision to be committed. Right. If you're in a committed relationship, you're not single. And just because you got a ring on it, don't make no difference, because there's plenty of people out here cheating with rings on your finger, and he got one on his and he take off and put on the nightstand till he take his ass back home. So it doesn't really even matter at that point to me, because people don't take commitment seriously anymore. So that's my stance on that. Hey, Kevin. Kevin said conversation is key. Conversation kills all the guessing. Exactly, Kevin. Pookie says still single because if someone else comes along and seems to be a better option. Exactly. A lady is single till she's married. But like Shelly said, what if you living with that person? Because you can live with a person and y'all in two different types of relationships. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. He could have you committed to him, but he's not committed to you, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So in his mind, when he go out, he's single, but you got a man. So it just depends on where the mindset is and what people are thinking and what you expect for yourself. Yeah.
Well,
Pookie said, this is his show. Damn, Oprah. Thank you, Pookie. He thought, hey, chocolate and vanilla. Hey, Tony. Tony said he loves you, Shelly. Pookie said, but is it a proper relationship? That depends on the people, Pookie. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what each individual want or what those two people want from each other. Because you can have companionship, but that's not a relationship or a committed relationship. You just enjoy spending time with that person. And y'all could be together all the time, but y'all have chosen not to commit to each other because you still want to do what you want to do. But y'all ain't saying, but you're not having sex or anything like that with anybody but that one person.
Well, that's somewhat committed.
So when you dating other people, but you giving the cookies to another man or a woman getting your goods, then what is that? And you still say other people, but y'all agreed just to sleep with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can date free to do what you want to do, but you got that one go-to person that whenever you get ready to have sex, that's the person you're going with. But you go out, have dinner, kick it with everybody else, do whatever you want to do, but that's just the person you go to for that. What is that called, Shelly?
Fucking. You're not new to this game. If you are just going one person and seeing multiple people, you're fucking him and you're seeing a lot of people. Let me just narrow that up.
Well, people do that anyway. So David said, sorry, I got to eat, kiss. Okay, go eat, honey. Pookie said, so if we're having good sex, does that mean true love and commitment? No, Pookie, it's just good sex. That's just what it is.
Good sex every day.
That's just what it is. At that point, it's just y'all like fucking each other. That's just what it is. And that's it. You know, you ain't got to look for that or with somebody else because you know what it is over here on this end. So you're going to go to that. But when you want to go out with somebody else, kick it, do whatever, that's just what it is. Well, but you have to let them know, you know, we ain't getting to that point because, you know, we just kicking it. But, you know, you got that side, the dude over here, that's the only person you do that with and vice versa him with you. So it is what it is.
You're single and screwing.
living your best life. Living your best life. Yep.
We're just doing it up one for the team.
Well, that's what you tell them at that time. I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga. I'm over here doing this. Yeah. Pookie said, but some people believe sex means ownership. That's Pookie. If they believe that if you don't nip that shit in the bud from the beginning. Like, listen, we're doing this, but it ain't nothing else. This is all this is. There's no commitment. There's no relationship. We just got a sexual relationship. That's it. And you got to make that be known because a lot of times people confuse sex with a relationship and ownership. Because you have sex with somebody, don't put you in no relationship. Hey, Christopher, he said, good fucking comes with feelings. Sometimes it does.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah. Kevin said, whether you choose to be in an open relationship or a monogamous relationship, set the expectations. Again, that is why you need to set the expectations up front. I totally agree. That's what I said earlier, Kevin. You let a person know exactly what it is you want and where you're coming from. Because a lot of times people get, just as like if you're really nice to a person, they can take your niceness for flirting, for taking it for you being flirtatious, but you're not. You're just a nice person. You know what I'm saying? And then they take that and they run and they expect something else. But in your mind, you already know what it is. And then when you tell them, it's like you hurting their feelings, but they put themselves in that position, in that situation because they started thinking ahead of themselves. That's why I believe in laying shit on the table and let the shit fall where it may, and give a person the option to decide what it is, what they want. Because one thing about me, I'm not going to mislead you. It is what it is. I do what I want to do when I get ready. And that's just it until I'm in a relationship with somebody and we make that, you know, and we have set those boundaries and those expectations of what and what not to do.
I say that daily.
Pookie said, I have been called a cheater and a whore all my life, but I tried to tell them I just found something I was good at. He's so crazy, Pookie.
You are so fool, Pookie.
Christopher said, you can do that, but you can't control another person's feelings. Absolutely not. You can't control anybody's feelings. That's just like, you know, when people like Shelly can't stand when people turn their phones over face down when she with somebody. To me, I do it just now. It's just me. I just do that. I'm not hiding anything. That's just what I do, but that's my damn phone. And then if your phone is up.
If you was by yourself and you was just somewhere and someone was not sitting in front of you, you're more than likely going to have it up because you want to see who's calling anyway, right? Some people, and I'm not saying everybody.
Even when I'm with you, I have my phone face down.
No, I'm saying some people make a conscious choice to do that. They do it deliberately. They don't do it's one thing if you see somebody just put their phone down. I get it. But sometimes when you with people, they do it all the time. And it's like, okay, but every time it buzzes, they got to turn it up, right?
Yeah. But it's your phone to do what you want to with it.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's your pet peeve. I don't give a damn. That's a pet peeve of
mine. I just don't like it.
I mean, I don't care because, and then, you know, you don't want somebody, who is that? Who is that? None of your business.
Hey, do you see what I'm saying? Like, you should be minding your business.
That's what I'm saying. None of your business. Yeah, and then, you know, and then you say you got your phone up, and most of the time, I only put a code on my phone because I'm bad about butt dialing people. My daughter's like, you need to put a code on your phone because you just be talking and people, I'll be hearing everything you're talking about. So that's why I start putting a code on my phone. But then you have people that when people get mad because somebody texts you and they may say, you know, whatever they may say. Again, what Christopher said, you can't control what somebody says. Why are you getting mad at what somebody said to me in my phone? You should have had your nose over there on your phone instead of worrying about mine.
Because I'm just saying. I always say this: if you're in the, I don't even want to say dating stages. Why should you, as an adult, period, have to lie about whoever the hell you're talking to anyway? You see what I'm saying?
I just tell you straight up, you don't know or none of your business.
First of all, if you're at a table with somebody, dinner, whatever have you, and Jenny is calling, you shouldn't be picking up for Jenny anyway, because first of all, you're in front of somebody. That would just be rude. But I can see you picking up and saying, hey, I got to hit you back. Or maybe ignoring it.
But what if you got that person on the other line and you say, well, let me hit you back. I'm in the middle of something. They want to keep on talking because they're trying to hear what's going on in your background to see what you're doing and try to pinpoint what you're doing and where you at. I don't like that.
Look, that's when you show people in check. Don't do those kind of ridiculous stuff.
No, but people do that all the time. People do it. It's just a given. They just do it.
That's them being nosy.
Kevin said facts. When I guess he was talking about Christopher, he said you can't control another person's feelings. Right. Thank you, Pookie. He said neither can I. Pookie said no, it's not hiding. Not you, but others. It is hiding. Hell, my face down. What, Pookie? Kevin said, I agree, beloved. I pay the bill. I can lay my phone how I like. Exactly.
I'm not saying,
and I don't care if you like it or not.
It's just something that I particularly don't like.
Pookie said he didn't realize it, but Shelly bad as hell and her intelligence enhances it. Okay, Pookie. Sound like you shooting a shot.
Oh, thank you, Pookie. Well, I ain't gonna like your motherfucking phone turned down. How about that? I'm just kidding. No, I'm messing. No.
But no, it just, again, it just depends. But if you're single, it don't matter if you put your single or committed or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter whether you have your phone face up, face down, or whatever the case may be. Hey, Orlando, it's just what people do. You know what I'm saying? But back to the topic at hand.
Well,
go ahead.
It won't bother me. Like, I would never be like, turn your phone up. It'd be something that I would watch enough to be like, okay, this probably is not going to work for me. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I would just.
But that's what you need to communicate to the person if you don't like that, and maybe they'll be the type of person to say, "Oh, it ain't no big deal. I'll turn my phone up. Ain't no thing."
I haven't ran into that as of lately, so I don't have to say
that. But no, I mean,
it
shouldn't be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But if the phone ringing and somebody keep calling, they be like, "Excuse me." Don't get mad when they answer the phone, whether they're in front of you or not. No, I mean, I'm saying, but some people be like, "That's just rude. You answering the phone with you." Or if I'm with somebody and my phone rings or whatever, I would say, "Excuse me, let me catch this call." Or either I might just ignore the call altogether. It just depends. Or sometimes on who it is calling.
Just ignore the call altogether, because I don't be liking to talk like that at tables with people somehow.
Yeah, I don't like to do that either. Hey, Al, how you doing? Pookie said 3-pointer and I will assist. However, she needs me. Wait a minute, let me start that over. He said 3-pointer and I will assist however she needs me to. And hell, if she tells me I was slaying that mother out the window. He said, I'm answering. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't mind. I don't mind somebody answering the phone when they with me.
Hey, Etienne.
Hey, Etienne.
Etienne.
Yeah. Etienne. You let me say it how I said it. You said it how you said it.
He told me to get it right, and he told me how to say it. So I'm
Etienne.
He likes it to be pronounced the same.
I'm just calling like E.T.
Hey, that's what people call him, Etienne.
E.T. Hey. But yeah, so a lot of people say a lot of people did say on like the previous post that we had that you're single until you have a ring or whatever the case may be. But I say until you both sit down as adults and decide where you want to take this relationship, if you want it to be a committed relationship, because at that point, then it leads up to the ring. And the ring, like I say, don't really mean shit.
It don't.
To be honest.
You think about it realistically, not a lot of this stuff means anything these days because everybody all over the place. But that's not what you're not trying to just, you don't want to like think that, you know what I mean? You don't want to go into something thinking like, okay, this is some bullshit anyway. You want to think that it's going to be clean, cut and dry.
Right.
To some degree.
Right. But
hey Ronald.
But yeah, a lot of times, people get so stuck on, I got the ring, yeah, and he's still a dog. So what you bragging about? That part. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, and and sometimes, hell, it could be him wanting a relationship and not her.
Right.
So what you supposed to put a ring on his finger to let people know that he taking?
No, but I'm saying it still boils down to the same thing. That communication, that understanding of where you are, what we're going towards. Like if you talk, like I always say this, if you come to me and you say we kicking it, then we're kicking it. If you come to me and say, I want us to be seclusive, then we're seclusive. But if we never have a conversation about anything, I'm doing me. Period.
Right. Exclusivity. If you say we're gonna be exclusive, right?
In your brain, that's retarded.
No. Pookie said, especially if it don't come from Jared. Okay, Pookie. He said she got the ring, other chick got the house. Right. The house, the man too, and the dick. All of it. She got all of that. But you running around telling I got a ring, so what?
No.
So what? Etienne said, Shelly, you look like a strawberry milkshake with whipped cream today. V-Love Bird, you look beautiful as well. Well, thank you. Right. So, but it just depends on the person and what they want. Because a lot of people say they want one thing and don't know what they want.
Yeah, that part too. And then, some people like the idea of being in a relationship. They just like that.
They don't like being alone. Hey, Kurt.
It's just it's just a like of wanting to be with someone. And some people are just relationship people. They're not meant to be just
True.
single, flying off by the seat of their pants, honey. That's not for everybody.
Or some people stick around just because they don't want that person with somebody else.
That's
And
horrible.
they've never made a commitment to each other, but they hang around for years and years and years. And then you look up, like them passed you by, you 40, 50, 60 fucking years old, and he's still doing the same shit he was doing way back when. Never told you. He might say, you my woman, you this, you that, but he ain't put no ring on it. He ain't bought you no house. He ain't bought you no car. He ain't done none of that, but probably gave you a couple babies or whatever the case may be. But he out here doing him, but you still sitting around waiting on him to come around for you. So until then, I'm single as fuck. Period.
Well, I'm single.
Period.
I'm gonna single the life out right now.
I am too.
Don't somebody tell me something otherwise. I don't want nobody coming at me crazy.
No. Pookie said, now damn it, I would have to give both of you a ring.
But you want salt and pepper? Really?
He wants salt, pepper, and then he wants us to find Cinderella.
Both sides of the world.
But no, so but my cousin said until you the boyfriend or whatever. So if you got a title of a boyfriend or girlfriend, but you still ain't got no ring and y'all been together for a year, 2 years or whatever, are you still single at that point? Because if you give yourself that title, that means you've decided to have some type of a relationship, some type of commitment within that title.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Cookie said, hold on, wait a minute. Christopher said, ring is jewelry, but true soul ties is next level. Absolutely. When you think about their well-being before your own, that's something else. Exactly, Christopher. I totally agree with that. Pookie said, now wait a minute. I had to give some babies. I bet you did.
I guess so.
Kevin said, a ring doesn't mean anything at all. A ring isn't going to change a man or woman's behavior. It's all about personal commitment, and a ring isn't a symbol of commitment. It just means he found a sale. Pretty much.
You are terrible, Kevin.
Shit, he right though. That's all it is. Or he bought a ring just to shut her up. That happens. Yeah, buy your ring to shut you up. Yeah, buy your ring to shut you up and make you think something, but it still ain't shit because he's still doing the same dog shit he was doing before he gave it to you. So that don't make a difference. Like for real, it don't make a difference. Let's see. Cassandra said no. Pookie said yes. Etienne said, even if you don't get a ring, you're not single if you're in a relationship. That depends on if you define the relationship that you're in, Etienne. That's what we're talking about. Because you could be with somebody and you could have a relationship, but it may not be a committed relationship. And so until you're in a committed relationship, to me, you're single.
Tell the person what they are. You, like I said, people shack up every day, all day.
Yeah.
And they break up and they leave, and you're once again single. So
yeah, make it clear what you want.
And you have to let me know what you want.
Cassandra said everybody's time is different. That's true, Cassandra. Kevin said, well said, Christopher. Agreed. Etienne says, if you let it be known that you need a ring to stay in a relationship and you leave, then you are single. You shouldn't have to let it be known that you want a ring. He should wants to give it to you. If you that type of woman and he sees the value in you to give you that ring, then that's fine. That's great. But I'm not gonna go ahead and say, look, I ain't gonna be with you unless you give me a ring. No, that make you sound thirsty and desperate, which I am neither of the two. So no.
You think about it. If a man wants to make you decent, first of all, if he just wants to make you a decent woman, some people have their morals about themselves. You don't want to be shacking up and knocking up.
I ain't shacking up.
You're doing all the stuff that a couple would do, a married couple would do, but we live in the way milking the cow. I guess how do you say milk the cow before you don't?
You said why you want to pay for the cow when you get the milk for free?
All of it already. That's the problem, right? You just give it, next thing you giving forever. No, you gotta have some cap out on this somewhere.
Orlando agrees with you, Kevin. Ronald said a ring is supposed to be a symbol of commitment, but the commitment should come before the ring, or it's like slavery as they put rings on the slaves. Yeah, kind of, sort of, Ronald. Pookie said, damn the ring, trust, loyalty, honesty. Your heart is the greatest and realest gift. I agree with that, Pookie.
True. I would agree.
Am I sure about what, Pookie? Kevin said, on a separate note, you ladies are looking good tonight. It's been a while since I've been on. Miss the realness. Ah, well, we're glad you're back, Kevin.
Alan.
Yeah, but you know, like I say about anything, and you hear me say this a million times on here, communication. Let your expectations be known from the gate, period. Therefore, there's no confusion. There's, you know, this is like if you know you just say like if you start dating somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they tell you adamantly, without the shadow of a doubt, I don't want no kids. I don't want no kids. So why are you gonna go in and knowing that you want 2 or 3 kids or at least one and think you're gonna change this man's mind about giving you a baby? Go on and go to somebody. Huh?
Because you're thinking you can change his mind.
Right. You can't change somebody. Once somebody's mind is made up that is not what they want, and you know what you want, you know that person is not for you. Go on, because you're never going to get what you want out of that person. And if you mess around and get it from him, you're probably going to be by yourself raising that baby because he told you from the beginning that that's not what he wanted.
Exactly.
So don't think that you're going to have your little family and your cake and eat it too, because he already told you from the gate what his expectations were and were not. And you accepted that when you started dating him, but you thought you could change him. That's the same thing with somebody going into a so-called relationship or wanting a commitment from somebody. You can't go into a relationship with somebody when they tell you up front they don't want to be committed to nobody. They just want to be out here playing the field and doing them. You can't be mad.
Yeah, you can't go into, first of all, don't go in anything trying to change somebody. If a man tells you up front that he is not trying to find a wife, there are men that will tell you that. They be like, look,
up front.
They tell you. And if you decide that you're going to jump into the pool and try to swim. Don't get mad. Don't be hurt. Don't get your feelings. You know, you got to go with the flow of what you jump into. But if you meet somebody and they tell you, know, this is what I want, and they very direct, you already know what you're working with. I think, like I said, once again, I think some things are self-explanatory.
Right. Etienne said, if I be with you over a year, I have plans to marry you. That's how I feel now. I would propose if I'm with you longer than a year. That's my rule from this point on, if she feels the same. Well, if that's how you feel and that you know that's what you want, then you need to make that known with whoever you start dating. You know, that you're not looking for no just hangout partner, whatever. You're looking for a wife. Tell them that up front. Pookie said, I don't fuck with the View, the Talk, Oprah. I need me some Shelly Live and B Lovebird. It's so crazy.
You love us.
You get us, look, 3 times a week. You can have us. But yeah, so you know, it just, people don't know how to be real. People say they want one thing, but then when it comes down to it, they don't know how to what's the word I'm looking, how to tell a person what they want. They don't know how to communicate to the person that this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want, or this is what I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Let it be known. Shit, I'm out here to have a good time. I want to kick it with you, but I want to kick it over here too, and I want to do this over there too. And this is all good. No, but I'm saying, but it ain't got to be nothing sexual. It could just be. No, but I mean, it doesn't even have to be sexual. It could just be you living your life, just having a good time. Period. You know what I'm saying? And you know, everybody equates sex to everything, and everything is not about sex.
Because I have homeboys that I like to just be around because they make me laugh.
That's what I'm saying.
But I have my selective bunch that, you know, that when they're here or when they're around, like we get together and we clown, and there's no sex or no touching involved. I can't tell you.
Have a good time.
We have a ball. So no, I get it.
Pookie said we need to go to Longhorn one night or Kobe's the next time you two are celebrities. Wow, you're so crazy. But yeah, so Pookie is crazy. But yeah, so I'm all about keeping it real with people. I don't have time to be playing with nobody. I say that all the time and I mean it. So, I like to have a good time. I love to laugh. I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that you pushing anything away. You're just leaving all of your options open. That's it.
I think you should. I think until you are committed to one individual, you should weigh your options. You should see what is out there that has to be offered, because it could be a lot out there that could be offered.
Etienne said, for real, if a person's not engaged or married, they are single. Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah.
Unless you've decided to be committed to one another. And you have people that's been together for 10, 15, 20 years, but they're not single. They're in a committed relationship. And a piece of paper is only saying that is what you really want in a sense to say that I'm not single anymore.
But then you think about it. When you stay single and you're with somebody for like all those years and then they die, then you have to be fighting for everything you
No, because if that's the case, you have your shit in order before all of that. If you've been with somebody that long, I don't care who out there on the side. Look, we're gonna go to this lawyer. We're gonna get, because we've been together this amount of time or whatever, and we're gonna get shit in order. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is argue with nobody about nothing of nobody's over no property. Get your shit in order while you can. Is what I'm saying. Because that happens in married. To married people.
Be all over the place, and then trying to put things and fix and do, and people fighting.
I believe in putting all your ducks in a row and making sure all your shit is in order while you in your right mind, and you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't make sense when people out here, you've been in a relationship with this person, and then their kids come in and say, well, y'all wasn't married, and just try to snatch everything that you and that man. No, that you and him built together. No, but y'all actually have shit together. Y'all bought a house together. Y'all weren't married. Y'all did all this shit together, and this stuff is over there. And then these people think they're going to come in and take your stuff. No, you put your shit in order before any of that happens, while everybody's in their sound mind and good health and all that type of stuff. And I'm a firm believer of that. I don't play like that. No, I don't play like that. I believe in taking care of business. You got to do that first and foremost. Let's see. Etienne said, boyfriend, girlfriend is really just a friend. It depends on where you are, because girlfriends and boyfriends live together every day in committed relationships.
Yeah.
And they say they're not single, so they decided to say they're not single. I think it's a choice of words and what you want for yourself. If you say you're single, if you're in a certain type of thing.
If you go back to the Bible, where it all starts from anyway, and was doing this thing appropriately.
Yeah, I already know that.
You're courting. There'll be somebody during you while you're courting, so you know what steps you're going through, because the whole thing was to court, to get married. That's how it's supposed to be. All this other stuff we done worked into the play. We worked it in there.
Girl, people like sinning. That's what people love, because sinning is fun.
We just love to jump.
Look, sinning is fun. What you say, Pookie? Pookie said, V ain't played with nobody from the damn 5th grade to now, and she's still not having it. Show ain't.
No.
Show ain't. He said, Kidworth's finest. I loved her and CC. I know, I miss CC. I haven't seen her in a minute. Huh?
Yeah. Well.
Etienne said, now that's real talk. Kevin said, documentation kills conversation. Put it down on paper. Right.
Okay.
Etienne said, facts. Orlando said, Shell, I like that 1990 hairstyle look. I told you it was cute. It's real cute. Ronald said, don't forget about the common law marriage. A lot of states did away with common law marriage, though.
Georgia did.
Yeah, a long time. Because if you was with somebody for what, like, was it 3 years or something? It was something back then. They considered you common law married.
But you know why they stopped it? Because people was getting insurance not being married. People was getting all kinds of benefits not being married. And it was like,
taking half of their shit.
Yep, no, they was like,
not being married. But if you go to California, you marry somebody, you damn near get half from the gate, because they got that law out there in California if you married to somebody. Pookie said it's real damn cute, Shelly.
Thank you,
But yeah,
Pookie.
so it just depends. So
Yeah.
tomato, tomato, potato, potato. It just depends on what you want to call
You
it.
love it, I like it.
That's my saying.
Because a lot of
Uh,
people want to sample the fruits before they get them. That's probably half the problem right there. You don't want no bad fruit. What if you pick a
what's that?
bad one?
One bad apple spoiled a bunch.
What if
Uh,
you get in the bed and it's like, no.
uh, Kevin said Texas has it. Come on down, Shelley. They got common law marriage.
You'll be common law,
How long are
baby.
you supposed to be together before they consider you common law, though, Kevin? Etienne said they have a common law here in North Carolina. I think they used to. In North Carolina, it used to be 7 years, but I don't know if they still have it or not.
I know Georgia stopped it completely. There's no law of common at all here.
He said, plus, here, if you mess with someone's spouse, you can get sued if they have proof you knew in North Carolina. Ask Fantasia. Yeah, they will sue the hell out of you. Sue
Everything,
the mistress. Yeah.
that's for the household.
He said, hell no, nothing sour. What you talking about, Pookie? But no, a few women did that, sued their husband's mistresses.
Why
So,
not?
but I'm saying, but what if she didn't know? Well, 9 times out of 10, she know he married, but what if she didn't
No.
know? Because men good at hiding whole families.
And a whole nother state.
A whole nother state, especially if he a truck driver or something like that, and he got a whole lot of money. It's easy for him to have a family somewhere else. Don't you watch some Lifetime movies?
Girl, yes, I do. I know. I can tell you I'm dealing with now. I got whole families.
Kevin said it's 2 years in Texas.
2 years to be common law.
2 years common law. Yep. Ain't no common shit. No. Well, don't come over here talking about some common nothing.
Common law. We gonna be common law.
No.
Yes, I know. Honey,
Etienne said
you don't want to be common law and nobody.
he said you can also sue another man for being with his wife here too. I didn't know that, but I guess it would go, hand in hand.
It'd be a contradiction.
It goes hand in hand. He said that's why I stopped seeing wives in my younger days. Oh, they just sued the hell out of you by now, Etienne. Then I don't want nobody else's man. I'm gonna tell you that up front. I don't want nobody else's man.
You cannot share the ding-a-ling. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah. That's a
You come doing all the shit to me, then go do it all to her, then come back swapping all that shit. Nah, you keep that on over there. I'm good. Pookie said, Shelley, will you marry me and Vaughn? Will you be the common law for 7 years? Why, hell no. I ain't no common nothing and no marrying nothing. Huh?
Same benefits? You taking care of both of us?
Right. Can you take care of both of us? And you got to have a deep wallet because she like to eat.
And I do.
She eat constantly. Well, your wallet better be deep because she eat every 5 minutes like a damn gerbil. Something. Every 5 seconds, she got to eat.
That is not a lie. I like to eat.
Etienne said, I don't want to share either. I want her to curve to me for life. Okay.
That part, Etienne. Yes, honey. Curb. Let's curb. Curb. Something.
So at this point in your life, like you say you're single until you engaged or married. He said he can feed you, Shelley. So does this point in your life scare you when somebody says, I want to spend the rest of my life with you? Because think about it. You got more years behind you than you got in front of you.
Right. There might be
you
2
know
days.
What I'm saying?
There might be 2 days into the future. I'm just saying. I might croak. It could be like, whoop, I'm out of commission. No, I mean, I want somebody to love me to life. Love me to life. Don't love me to death. Don't love me for the rest of eternity.
No. Pookie said, hell yeah, he got it. He just finished paying for all his 16 chaps. Damn, Pookie.
Pookie, you was doing it out, weren't you?
Oh my goodness. He said, hell yeah. Oh my.
Oh, baby, we'll be in the same house. Mama sleep in one room, I'll sleep in the other one. We'll meet you in the middle.
Take all them damn chaps somewhere else. I ain't doing it. Look, my two be about to drive me crazy.
Are they grown? Are they grown?
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah.
Kevin said, my question is, how long do you plan to live? Just asking. I want to live as long as I can, as long as I can stay healthy and in my right mind.
Cutting
I
it
don't
off
want,
at 76.
I don't want anybody to have to take care of me.
76,
You know what I mean?
I'm out of here. Out.
Keep on asking for it, your ass gonna get it. I want to live a long time.
76, I'm gracefully going, I grab the bell, gracefully.
No, I want to live as long as I can, as long as I can stay in good health.
No, honey. I don't even
No,
wanna
but
know
that's
about
what I said. That's why I said, we have more years behind us than we have in front of us.
Yeah.
You think I'm 51, you 49.
We're halfway to 100.
You think you're gonna live another 49 years?
We're halfway to 100, girl. Stop it.
Shit.
Marker. No, I don't have time to be giving people, honey. I can't be wasting a whole bunch of time on nobody.
Pookie said I was a good little boy and then I left the Kingdom Hall. So stupid. Sure, you and him got that in common.
Oh my God, we don't say it on the podcast.
ATL said he want to live to 95.
Well, baby, I won't
the oldest living black lady yesterday. She's like 116 years old.
No, 76, y'all. I'm bound not gracefully at 76. You heard.
You know how many people get around at 76 and still be kicking it?
No, I don't want to go past 76. That's my giver.
Well, I see you, Shelly. I'll bring some flowers to your grave because I'm going to still be alive.
That's it.
Look, I'm going to still be alive and kicking.
76. That's it.
Pookie said he going to be single till he's 62. That's Social Security age. He said, ETL said, you're a Jehovah's Witness. She used to be. She ain't nothing now.
Have morals written on
Look, she like a religious politician. She's an independent. She's an independent. Hey, kiddo, happy Creation Day, kiddo.
Hey, kiddo.
Ronald said you should not be worrying about dying. Tell her again, Ronald, because that's just crazy.
I just know that's what I'm going. That's all. I'm not worried about it at all.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna live a long time. Pookie said he's 50 of August 10th, so he got 12 years.
Well,
Etienne said religious ladies are the biggest freaks. You better say it again, Etienne. I'm trying to tell you. Them ones that had the softest little voices in church be busting it open. They need to do the bust it challenge. For real. I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, we got our skeletons. We all do.
He said he was a Jehovah's Witness for 20 years.
Longer than me.
I bet. Kevin said, you say that now until you turn 75. Exactly, Kevin. Exactly.
No, Kevin. This is
hey, Barry. Barry said, have we been keeping a cool booty? Barry be having that damn talk like the Mac and Superfly.
Clearly don't know what that is. The booty cooling. I mean,
he said a cool booty. Oh my God.
Ice in your ass. No.
He said Pookie said he's marrying you and y'all going back to the hall. Look, I'll wait on that one and you will be too, Pookie.
Okay, come on, honey. Come on.
Look, we gonna all be waiting on that. They might not let her back in.
Look, you're probably disapproved at this point. I mean, come on.
Look, she has went against all of everything.
I can't do. This podcast be lovebird.
He said, Kevin said, I caught me a couple of freaks at the annual church picnic. What y'all do, Kevin? I'm gonna inquire about what y'all do.
Straight to hell.
Kevin, what y'all do? I want to know. Ronald said, live and let death just happen. Stop talking about religion. Don't forget, I am a pastor. Oh, yeah, that is right, Ronald. I forgot.
Sorry, Ronald. Y'all,
we just having fun.
On this podcast.
Ronald know how we talk. Pastor Hearn know how we talk on here. Pookie said, what you say?
I'm gonna die at 76.
Pookie said, hell, they ain't gonna let him in either.
Pookie.
Etienne said the preachers be turning them up also at the church. The ones that always want to sit on the front pews with them little dresses on and their titties out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a pastor on our cast tonight, y'all. So we're gonna not talk about the pastors being raunchy.
We ain't talking about the pastor. We talking about the people in the congregation, the little meat women in the congregation. It's different. But the pastors be off the chain too.
They do, because a lot of them hit my inbox.
So you see Pastor Wilson?
Oh, okay.
Pastor Wilson was getting it in. Okay.
Yep.
That little old lady said, I want to go to Pastor Wilson church. She said, oh, he going to town on it, ain't he? I said, oh my God. Kevin said, I laid hands on her and rubbed baby oil on her. Kevin, you going straight to hell. When gasoline draws off. Oh my God.
I got a whole
But anyway, can we get back on topic?
We never stay
on it. Ron, we have a good time. It's all in fun. Pookie said, preaching on Sunday, same clothes was on at the club the night before. Well, at least they went and served the Lord the next day. My mama said, if you can go to the club, you can go to church. I used to be in church, head be knocking over, still smelling like alcohol and everything in church. But she said, if you going out, you going to church in the morning.
Enough, honey. 8 o'clock services.
No, we had 11. We didn't do all that. You know, Kingdom Hall keep you in church all day.
No, they don't do hours. Stop playing. You gonna have to talk.
How you know? When the last time you been?
The talk and the watch hours.
When the last time you been?
It's been a minute, but I'm just
it's saying. Done changed now.
Go ahead. It's the same 2 hours.
No, I tell you, church that keep you in church all day, a holiness church.
Yeah.
Girl, exactly. You got to pack your lunch, your breakfast, and a dinner and a snack. They keep you in church all day.
Long time too.
He said, Etienne said, do you ladies want to get married? I would. I'm not against it. With the right person, of course. It's got to be, everything got to be right for me to do it.
Well, you know, being that I've been around that block, like, it's going to take a lot to get me around that block again. Yeah, eventually, I'm sure I'll get around to that.
Pookie said he was out knocking on doors for only 2 hours. How many people act like they wasn't at home, Pookie? You know, they come. My grandma used to say, you better sit down. Don't you make a noise. Don't you make no noise. She make us sit down. Someone answer the door.
Y'all awful. God awful y'all are.
Oh, God. Anyway, we ain't going to talk about that. But I would get married if everything was the way it was supposed to be. I'm not against it, like I say. But, you know.
Y'all gave me a whole headache.
I'm not going to knock it. Etienne said, do you think some guys don't ask because they think they would be rejected?
Probably so.
I think some do, but if he knows the relationship that he has with that woman and he knows how they are together, he knows what her answer is going to be 9 times out of 10 when he asks her. Now she be flip-flopping on him and all that kind of shit sometimes. And he asked her, and then she always skeptical about this, that, or the other. Then he may think maybe he should think twice about asking her, because I don't think she's ready at that point. But if you move a certain way with a person and you with them day in, day out, y'all know how each other, y'all know each other's moves and how y'all are and how y'all feel about each other. He knows if she's gonna say yeah or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin said Shelly getting married at 76.
And then
she gonna get married in the Kevin. She gonna get married in the cemetery because she only gave herself to 75. What you say, 72 or 76?
And I'm being cremated, so there'll be no coffin.
I cannot, y'all.
I can't. This conversation.
I can't. Shit, I probably at the rate I'm going, I probably won't get married till I'm 80. That's
like the coochie be all wrinkled and gray.
No, it ain't.
hanging,
got to nurture that thing so to stay right.
his feet flapping like this.
Pookie said this woman told me through the door, we not home. Oh God, I can't. Hey, Karan. He said, okay, be spontaneous, Shelly. When you marry me, we can be girlfriend and boyfriend later. He's crazy. He just said, some gotta let their work husbands go if they say yeah. Uh-huh. He told me to leave his wife alone. Pookie told me to leave you alone. You his wife now.
Get off me.
But people do be having like they work wives and work husbands, but a lot of times it's all in playing. But then sometimes it be for real. They really be having something going on. Yeah, some real playing, some real playtime.
That's my wife. I'd be like, mm-hmm.
Ronald said, I know a woman that says she don't want to get married because she said men change after they marry you. I think a lot of times people change after they get married.
It's like wanting ownership.
But I think this too. You shouldn't have secrets going into a marriage at all. Because because it's like I marry you and then I want to go do something and then I find out you can't do it because maybe you was a felon and you didn't tell me that. You can't travel, you can't do this. No, I mean just saying hypothetically. You know what I'm saying?
You mean major stuff. Yeah, that's
major shit. Not no bullshit. Not like major things, like life-changing things. Life-changing things. And then if you got friends and y'all have a little traveling group and your man or husband or wife can't never go because she got this past that she didn't tell you about.
Yeah, that's unfair to somebody.
That's unfair because you marrying this person, think you're going to travel with this person, you're going to do this and that with this person, and they can't do shit because of their past. I think that you should let that person know that and give them the option to decide whether or not they still want to marry you or not for those circumstances, because it can make or break a relationship because you went into something that having this person thinking one thing when it's totally something different. Yeah. Barry said, would this constitute as a esoteric conversation?
Well,
Barry. I think I said it right. Because I can barely see it. Barry be on one. I'm telling you. Pookie said, sure do. In honesty, now I hated myself for being the other guy because karma is ugly. It is, and it comes back to get you. It does. ETN said, damn, are they on probation or parole? Shit, they could be on both or either or. You don't never know.
They got the thing on their leg where they can't go nowhere at all.
What's called a house arrest bracelet. Yeah, the monitor. Orlando said someone called me her work side piece. Was you Orlando?
Orlando, that's the question.
Was you her work side piece?
There's a lot of people be having sex at the job, honey, all day, every day. That's like the thing.
On the job.
On the job in the hallway.
Literally on the job.
All kinds of stuff.
ATM's serial killers. Yeah, you might not live to tell about it. Kevin said marriages fail because people stop doing the things that they did to get their person. That's true, Kevin.
I agree.
Date, romance, etc. Life doesn't have to end because you said I do. I think it should get better because marriage or relationship period is work. It's like a job. You have to keep like doing stuff and reinventing yourself to make it spicy and keep shit lively. Where you don't get tired of each other, because I'm a person, I don't like boredom. I can't stand it. And then I like to have a good time, and then you have somebody that's walking around all the time with a stick up their ass and you like to laugh and joke and have fun. That's just not gonna work.
It's boring. That's why.
It's very boring. And then you're gonna go outside of that to just have a good time. Whether you may not even be doing nothing wrong, but you just want to go live. You don't want somebody to have you sitting there stagnant with them. You know what I'm saying? Karan said, what are the signs that a woman want to marry? Sometimes she tell you right up, look, I'm not going to date you forever. I want to be somebody's wife.
Or she start hinting it a lot, like we've been dating
Yeah.
for a long
Or
time.
she start talking about, so and so getting married, or her friends tell it's if that's what you want, she should not beat around the bush about it. She should just tell you that's what she wants. Or that's a conversation y'all should have.
Or should have had already.
Yeah, that's a conversation y'all should have. Because a lot of times when women start saying that, men start distancing themselves from her.
You can say like the end goal. Like when my sister was courting, she told her husband that. She was like, look, I ain't gonna date your ass for 100 years. The end goal is this.
Right. She made it know what she wanted. And guess what? She got her husband. Pookie said, I'm about to call Tyler Perry. He needs to see this. I hope he do too, Pookie. Etienne said, I can't do introverts. Yeah, it's hard. Pookie said, Shelly, what hall did you go to?
Candler. Candler Road.
And Ronald said, that's called The Odd Couple. Yeah. Kevin said, yeah, Kevin, you got to role play, be spontaneous, do things on the fly, but most importantly, communicate. I agree with all of that, Kevin.
It has to be
I agree with all of that. Yes.
And the role playing is absolutely fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That part.
Yeah. And you got to laugh and you got to joke. You got to be able to have a good time with the person. Because the idea is for you to marry your best friend. Like, when you in a relationship, that's supposed to be your best friend that you do everything with. You laugh with, you cry with, you have a good time. You can role play. You can be yourself and do anything and let your hair down with. If you can't do that with somebody, then to me, that's just not the person for you.
Yeah,
that's
there's something wrong with the picture. I got a whole migraine.
Girl, Pookie had me on her. My head hurt from laughing.
Yeah, Pookie got my head hurt, and he got me that. He does. He's funny. Like he's a character. Whole character.
So at the end of the day, y'all say that you're single until you're married, whether you living with somebody or not. But I say, in my own opinion, it's what you two decide for yourselves as to what title you want to give each other especially if you living together. So if we say we're committed, we're in a monogamous relationship, we're exclusive, we're together, then you're not single. I don't care if you're married or not. Because a lot of people married and still single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whole lot.
Yeah. Pookie said, good time or no time. What you talking about, Pookie? Kevin said, yes, indeed. I played a burglar one time and tied that ass up. Yeah, crazy. ETS said, I love role players where I'm a cop and stole some.
So
y'all made me knock my phone down and I dropped my bracelet.
Oh, funny.
Oh, God. He said, Pookie said, oh, wait a minute. Pookie said, single, baby, if you see from God's standpoint. Yeah, of course.
It is.
Of course. Etienne said, I love to role play as a, wait a minute. I love to role play where I'm a cop. And so, okay, I saw that. Mm-hmm. And he said, I love to play as a cop and she robbed the bank.
So you got the point.
Kevin said, good point. And with handcuffs. I ain't nobody handcuffing me, tie me up. I got to have my hands free. I'm sorry.
After I saw Gerald's game, I didn't want nobody handcuffing me to nothing.
Okay. And he done died and you still sitting there and seeing shadows and shit. No, I'm good.
I'm good on the handcuffing.
We're good on almost anything, but I'm not being tied up for nobody.
Jesus, no.
No, I'm not being tied up for nobody. Barry said, the gingerbread man, catch me if you can. Barry's so crazy. Yes. Shelly, what you like to do when you role play?
Why you always try to put me on French Street? Nothing.
I didn't. I just asked a question because you said you love it. I just asked.
I like to be invisible.
You're so stupid. I swear. Oh my God. I can't.
I like to be the invisible woman.
Oh God, you made my hair hurt. Oh Jesus. Ronald said use ropes. See, Pastor? Mm-hmm.
Ronald. See, I done gave you the glory and you taking it back. Let me stop.
Look, he want to role play in the baptism pool. Oh God. Y'all got me laughing so hard.
No.
Pookie said he loved to be Django, get my black ass beat and ridden hard. He want to be Django and get the shit beat out of here. Orlando said, if I'm single, I can be a hoe if I'm with someone, and I can't be a hoe no more. No more. He's so crazy. No more, he said. It just said, Shelly, tie me up, but let me free when it's time to, I'm
gonna be invisible, so you ain't even gonna see me.
Pookie said, on my way, my name is Ghost. Kevin said, tie him up, tell the truth, Shelly. Oh God. Ronald laughing at what I said about the baptism pool.
The pool.
Uh-huh. Yup. Oh my God. Okay.
Y'all are funny. Oh, y'all are funny tonight.
Y'all got my head rolling.
Definitely on a roll.
But
we
y'all
have
so crazy.
For an hour, as we always do when we start laughing and chuckling.
Well, the invisible lady is gonna go ahead and take us out of here, y'all.
We are. Y'all make sure you like, share, and subscribe. As we often say.
Y'all, we got our own Cash App now. It's $ Shelly Live and V Love Bird.
Yeah, we'll put it up another day.
But just so y'all know, in case y'all want to be generous and donate to the cause. Okay.
And make sure you watch us on Saturday morning at 10. We're going to be in Tennessee filming the first movie that we're going to be in together.
Yeah.
Vonda's a hustler and I'm a lesbian. I'm a transgender.
You're no lesbian. You're transsexual. You're transsexual.
So, but we'll be gone and we will be airing from the Brown Brothers studio on Saturday morning. I will link to my page and Vonda's page and the Shelly Live Love Bird page, so y'all can join into our shenanigans in Tennessee. We plan on going and having a ball. And then everything else we got coming up that's fabulous for 2021.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time, y'all. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. ETS said, what's y'all's favorite positions? Pookie said, Shelly making me hungry. He said, banana pudding. Ronald said, when he ties you up, all you see is the rope. Ronald, you sound like you got some experience. What you doing? What you doing with them church ties? Pookie said he a lesbian too.
I'm a transgender, Pookie. I'm supposed to be a tranny.
She's a tranny.
I'm a tranny. Bonna's the hustler. Fits her character, don't it, y'all? She's a hustler.
Whatever.
It's gonna be fun, y'all. We're gonna have a blast. The cast is amazing. The people we've talked to, we're working with a great bunch of people, so we're excited.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, and we'll post up as much as we can.
And we'll post when it's actually gonna drop too. When after all the filming and editing and everything is done. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and y'all keep doing.
And the Brown Brothers, y'all gotta check out their show because they are hilarious too.
Hilarious. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, they're on everything. The Brown Brothers, you can't miss them.
Yeah, they're on everything.
They are phenomenal brothers. They really are. They welcomed me and Vonda with open arms from day one. They've been kicking it, rocking it with us hard since day one. So we love them.
Thank you, Kevin.
But anywho, y'all, we're about to jump off this podcast. Y'all have been great as you always are. We'll be back on Wednesday and Thursday. This is Shelly Live and V Love Bird, y'all.
Y'all tune in for the topic Wednesday too. It's gonna be a good one too, and we're gonna put that one up tonight.
You put up tonight?
So
you're gonna put up tonight?
Yeah, why not?
What?
I might wait till in the morning.
I'll be shocked if she put it up tonight, y'all. Anywho, we love y'all.
Don't try me like that. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
Barry said, wait a minute. Barry said, put a ring on it. I don't even put a ring in the tub. You got you got it. What do you say? You got to be about it or you will be without it. Marriage ain't gotta be
terrible.
about it. You gotta be without it. He said he only put a ring in the bathtub.
Ugh.
God damn. Barry, you a cold one. I swear. But anyway, y'all, we love y'all. Good night. We will see you guys on Wednesday.
8
Like,
o'clock,
share,
same time,
subscribe.
same
Ladies
Same.
and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go.
Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Shelly
Me don't want no
Line
fake love,
and
me only
V-Love
want the
Bird.
real deal.
Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets.
Shelly Line and V-Love Bird.
Shelly Line and V-Love Bird.
Shelly Line and V-Love Bird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shelly Line and V-Love Bird.
Shelly Line and V-Love Bird.
Shelly Line and V-Love.
Good night. Thank you, Etienne. We love you too, Rob.